Hi Cancer, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in this reading. I'm going to be using the Light Seers deck and the Lover's Oracle deck towards the end. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not from today's reading. So let's find out what messages come through with today's cards. So first we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or even a Libra. Next we have the World card. And finally we have the Two of Wands in the reverse. So with the Two of Wands you could be dealing with a fire sign. So a Sagittarius, an Aries, or even a Leo. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups, which could also show you dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or even a Scorpio. Okay, so with the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this is a card that is showing the feeling of you may be starting to feel as though you may be entering a phase where it's like you are just coasting, and it may feel like there's a spark that was initially there that is starting to become a little bit dim. So with this card showing up at the bottom of the deck and having the Nine of Swords showing up in the reverse, this is showing that there was a lot of passion perhaps in this connection in the beginning, but with this Nine of Swords showing up in the reverse, this is showing you being able to have found a place where you are almost kind of moving into a time where you are really settling into this connection. And perhaps it may feel as though you may be adapting perhaps, and you are getting used to this connection and the feeling of returning back to a sense of reality coming down from the initial high. So with the World card, this is a card that shows a lot of gratitude, a lot of harmony. So it is possible that perhaps you are able to settle into a connection in a way that is very positive. And this card, the Nine of Swords, is all about being over passion that comes with the power struggle phase. The other person is also very grateful for you, and they are also very content and they feel at peace with you. This could be them, the way that they feel is as though you are a sense of feeling like you're coming home. This is a very harmonious energy coming through with this World card. And this person may even feel that you are very good for them on an emotional level. You're good for their, you just restore a lot. You bring a lot of harmony, a lot of peace into their life. And with this card, this person also feels very, very loved. And it's almost as though they feel like this, on a soul level, they are very well taken care of. So this is also, with these cards, it's showing a lot of comfort and being able to settle, and you may be feeling very comfortable, and that may be what is bringing about this Four of Cups energy as well. It is a very comfortable place where perhaps it feels as though this is a very blissful period. And then with the Two of Wands, this is a card that is showing coming to a point where you are beginning to consider making plans when it comes to long-term and future plans together. So this person, it may be something that is on their mind. They may be contemplating options that they can perhaps put into action, but this card is showing a lot of overanalyzing. So this card is somebody who's thinking about many different options. It could even be to a point of it may be something that is very difficult for them to decide. It's maybe something that is keeping them in the state of thinking, and this may be something that goes through their mind quite often is the plans for the future. And this may be something that you both may be exploring at this time as well, but this is in the form of brainstorming and brainstorming ideas for the future. So with this card showing up in the reverse, this is showing that those plans that are on the horizon are perhaps where the excitement lies. So perhaps at this time, what is feeling like an energy of really being in a place where you are very a place of non-action where it's like you everything is very still but also very comfortable. That is because right now may be a period of preparation for this person, especially they may be considering a lot of options, and also they may be wanting to take the best option, and so that may be also what is prolonging the planning at this time. And for those of you who are single, perhaps you may be in a period where it may feel like something that is starting to, you may be considering perhaps putting yourself out there. You may be getting a little bit bored with that Four of Cups. And that Nine of Swords is showing coming out of a period where perhaps you may have been coming out of a period of anxiety or in a period of a lot of mental anguish. And so with this card showing up in the reverse, this is showing a very calm state of mind, and it also shows a very clear mind and a very good place to start when it comes to putting yourself out there, because you are this card is showing perhaps that you are in a position where you are really open to different opportunities, and it doesn't seem like you are weighed down by any negativity perhaps from the past. This is about you being at a place where you are open and you welcome love. And with the World card, this is you getting that opportunity, because this is a card that shows a lot of gratitude. So that could even be the end of a search when it comes to searching for somebody. So I'm going to pull out a card from the Lovers Oracle deck for this connection, for your person and for yourself. Okay, so I'm going to start with a card for you, Cancer. Okay, so for your energy, this is the card that came out. It says romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So that could be new romance coming into your life, the reviving of perhaps a connection and bringing back the passion and that spark into a connection at this time. That is something that is coming up. And a card for the other person. Okay, so for the other person, for your person, I'm getting this card and it says time. It says you are trying too hard. Give it time. Okay, so I'm really getting that this person wants to please you in the next actions and even in through the plans that they are making. But it may be that they are trying so hard that they are making the situation a little bit worse than it needs to be right now. And with this card, it is all about being able to perhaps surrender, relinquish that kind of control and give it some time. The best option and the best solution for any future plans is something that will come to them. So I'm seeing romance on the horizon for you, and I'm also seeing that opportunity at more passion being added to a connection, being something on the horizon too. So a card for this connection, so this is the card that came out and it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. And at the bottom of the deck, it says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay, so this card I'm getting, it is something that it is a message that is pertaining to this Nine of Swords, and coming out of perhaps a period of having a hard time coping, or even just a period of anxiety. So this is all about the new possibilities being on the horizon for you. So I'm getting that this is also a card that is speaking about new love coming into your life, and romance, and also passion. So that is all I have for today's reading, Cancer. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you in tomorrow's reading. Bye, Cancer.